ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, I have other things I need to finish too. Real quick. I don't even have like I haven't even played the ad because the cat was on my lap. That's awesome. That's awesome. We are on pace for PB right now for stream PB. Yep. That is the plan. The plan was stream personal best. Sir. Sir, let me do this too. Monster Bunter. Go, go, go. Did I not update my title? I did. I did update my title. Title's updated. Title's good. I've been pretty good about that. I've been trying to change my title like after my stream because I kind of plan out my streams now instead of just being like, oh, what do I feel like playing today? I feel like playing stuff. I try to plan things out a little bit. It works a lot better for me. I'm a lot more of like, as a person, I'm a lot more like scheduled. So I'm not really like super spontaneous as a person. So I like to like have like a certain schedule of things that are going on. But we're on we're on mastering 3. Okay, well I wanted to do the Nargacuga weapon. Oh, I need his wings though. Ooh. That could take a while to get. As much as I want that weapon, it could take a while. I'll give it a hunt. How about that? We'll give it one hunt. What else did I want? I want to make a bow, friend. What kind of bows are interesting looking? This has rapid 4. Not going to be too expensive to make. Kimura tree. Not actually horrible. Rapid 4 is fun. I don't like Pierce. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Pierce bows at all. Rapid 4 as well, but this is lightning affinity. Like affinities are fine if I'm gonna go with like status. I'm just trying to think. The best Boyd one's fun. I would like a something 5. That would be really cool. But I don't think I have access to anything with a 5 yet. This is a Pierce 4, so like I have Mighty Bow, so I can put in their next level. So I would want like a rapid 4, like the sharpshooter here would be pretty good. This would also be good, the Kezu one. I don't want to grind. I don't want to grind high rank Kezu. I'll be honest with you guys. It's like my least favorite thing. The Tobi Kadachi bow is the most interesting, and I need Nargacuga part. So maybe I'll just do Nargacuga. I can make the Tobi Kadachi bow. Yeah. Oh, a low rank Goss Harag and low rank Tobi Kadachi. I'll be fine with that. That's okay. Yeah, then I can make the Tobi Kadachi bow. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, there's like no way to skip though. At all. I have to make it from like scratch. It's gonna. Oh my god. What bow do I have to make? The Kimura bow? Rank 1 Kimura bow? That's crazy. I think that's the play though. I think I do want to do a Tobi Kadachi bow. And then dual blades. I want to make a dual blade. Barioth is affordable. Very affordable actually. And it has potential white sharpness with protective polish. That could be really fun. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. A Barioth one? I have like all the parts for it, like right out. Like I would have to maybe hunt it once. Hey Sabrina, how are you? Are we gonna have you know? I was thinking about doing Nargacuga again. Monster streams are back, baby. I'm just seeing how it goes. It's fun to play with people when people come around. What am I looking for? Magic. I still need to like catch everything off. I still need to like catch everything up here. It's crazy. Let me pull up my chat so it's not like covered by something random. Drinking Baja Blast, watching stream views. Nice. Baja Blast. I've never been a fan, which is kind of funny. I don't know why. I think it's because I had one bad experience with Baja Blast and I was just like not into it. And then after that I've just been like I don't drink Baja Blast because that one time. It was like I remember I was out with a friend one time. I don't remember where exactly we were. I don't really have like the best memory of like the whole thing. I just remember us going to Taco Bell and then like getting things at Taco Bell and he's like, "Oh, you have to try Baja Blast. You have to try it, right?" I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'll try it, right?" And then I tried it, right? And obviously I wasn't into it, but it was like a really, really watered down kind of like not. It was kind of like a yucky soda fountain that had it, and I was like, okay. And then I tried it, and my friend was like, "Yeah, it's so good, isn't it?" I'm just like, no, no. I'm literally gonna go put water in my cup instead because no, this is awful. But I think it was because it was a yucky soda fountain. Like it was just a really bad soda fountain, right? Like it had like all the gunk on it and stuff like that. So I was just like, okay, no, I don't like this. And I think that's why I just never liked Baja Blast. Gotta get in the can. I don't think I've had it from the can. I'll be honest. But I also like don't really drink canned soda anymore either. I used to drink like soda used to be like my only vice. Oh my god. What was I doing? But now I'm like now when it comes to like drinking stuff like that, like I'm mostly water now. Good. Or I'll get like a fountain drink every so often. Yeah, there we go. I have to pay attention to like trying to cut it off. Oh my. Do we need to armor scan? Actually did a lot of damage there. More than I was expecting. Oh, lucky life. It's over there. Oh, but they're gonna fight Tobikadachi in that. But even this has been your first can in years. Yeah, I'd probably drink soda more often than you do still. But I have cut the habit like immensely, so I'm pretty happy about that. Like it was bad for a while, especially as much as I do like soda, because I really do like soda. Don't get me wrong. It was bad for a while there. And now it's like water, and like on my days off, I'll grab a like I'll get a soft drink just to get out of the house kind of thing. The kind of as otherwise I probably won't go outside. I'm not somebody who's like super social, stuff like that, so I'm so stuck. Bro, let me out. Kinda underweight. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. From like I remember you like not being happy with like, you know, weight for a while, so like getting underweight, you know, obviously you're not happy with that right now. Right? It's big steps in the right direction. Yeah, fat redistribution doesn't work without fat though. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I've been trying to like put in enough in my body. I know I'm like 170-ish now, which is really good. I was 120 for a while. I think since I moved to Texas, I was about like 130 for a while, and then breakup depression happened, and after breakup depression happened, I lost bounds because I was just like, you know, I returned to like my normal way of like not really eating that much. Hey Mad Mog, how are you? So I was like, so since I returned to like what I was doing like before, like average, especially because I had to get my life back together in terms of like how I ate and stuff. I was only eating like one meal a day and like a heavily liquid diet of like drinking too much soda and shit like that. So getting your calories through sugary soft drink is not the best option, guys. Did you know that? Real quick to say hi while working. Hi. Oh, so you're not gonna come and bring Insect Glaive into the hunt and carry me? Big sad. Big sad. Ugh. I'm actually doing way better than I expected. I struggled really hard first time I fought him on Mastering. Oh, he's not going to bed. I thought he was like E. But he's just tired. He's EP, but he's not EP like EP. Kind of. Ugh. I really want to break his hand, his arm, because I need his I need the cut wings. I don't need anything else. Did I loot his body? I don't think I looted his drops. Where was he? Yeah, they're over there. I'm like looking for these drops. Let's get the Nargacuga fight so much. I like the fight. I like the Nargacuga, but I think my favorite matchup with him is like Charge Blade. Not in this game. I like fighting him with the Charge Blade and the Lance. You can't grief me? Darn, I like being griefed. I still have to play the story game. I know Stories 1 just got a remaster, right? Like on Steam. It's like on my list, but I think that's like an eventual thing, not something I'm like really trying to play right now. What did you girls do? They just... Oh, I was way early. Go good. Toby go topple on the glaive. Yeah, I've heard that from some people. One of my friends really liked Toby Kadachi on the glaive, but he hunted Toby Kadachi like 100 times, like specifically with the glaive. Get really good at the fight, and after that, he was like, it's really fun to do on the insect glaive, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm not gonna put it 100. I'm not gonna hunt him like 100 times, but you know, that's cool. Oh my god. Oh god. Very angry. My friend. Oh, there's the guy. Oh, he's not gonna turn around. I really thought he'd go turn around like right immediately. That means I get to use the funny crab. So when you play with 3 on the Wii U and you found it repetitive a bit. How far did you get in 3 on the Wii U? I didn't know you played 3. I love Monster Hunter 3 a lot. I understand why you would feel it's competitive though. I mean, Monster Hunter is competitive. That's the one thing I'll agree on, no matter what game. As like a point to make. The whole point of this game is like pretty repetitive. But it's fun, and it's fun with like the right people too. Ah! God, he's still alive. I was trying to. I feel like I have a stun on him. She went and grabbed the Toby Kadachi too. Oh my god, lady! Bring him back. I want to slice him up. You love him so much, that's your baby. Toby is like an awesome hunt. It's really cool. This guy's so dead. KO. Oh, this sucks. Let's see if I can hit him in the wall, okay? Okay, I missed. I was hoping it would land from there. There, he's dead. The stun literally knocked him a little bit too far. That's so unlucky. I've got one. Still never played it. She was really fun though. Not the hardest game. That's how to go up. Yeah, I've heard they're not hard, but they look like they're fun. And I meant to play Stories 2 when it came out eventually, and then I just never did. And then Monster Hunter Stories 1. I don't know. I just didn't want to play it. Like, it came out, I think it came out late in the 3DS's life cycle, right? Or something like that, and I just wasn't really... It didn't really hit my interest. I think I might have been playing, like, Bravely Default or something instead. Still, and I was, like, still caught in, like, certain games. Because the 3DS had so many, like, really good RPGs to play. I'm surprised that, like, not so many people cover the RPGs on the 3DS, because that game has so many. It's actually crazy. Fuck Bravely Default. You don't like that game? I like that game a lot. I like both of them. I really enjoyed them. Cutwing 1. Give me another one. No, I need another one. My cat is godsend. He loved the first, like, 65% of the game. Yeah, I agree. I can see why the, like, late game is the problem for most people. It's like, it's where most people fall off of the game too. It kind of is kind of meh. For sure. I can make my sword now, right? Let's go. Let's go. We got the weapon. Life is good now, baby. What does my shit look like? I mean, I can just attack boost max, right? Like, that's fine. It's affinity up. Yeah. That's like a fine setup. I'm not gonna be too crazy about it. I'm just happy I have white sharpness from the sword maker girl. From the blacksmith. This blacksmith is like so attractive. The blacksmith in the new Monster Hunter is also attractive, but like I remember when this game, like when this like expansion was getting like announced, she is so pretty. She is so pretty. Also her, but I feel like for me, I don't know. She feels I don't know. I've kind of gotten bored with characters that make me feel like they have Casca from Berserk in them. Like they're coated with like Casca energy. I love Casca, don't get me wrong, but I just like it happens so often now that I'm like, oh, another character who reminds me of Casca from Berserk. Cool. Like, you know, I don't know. It makes me feel like kind of like, eh. She's really cool looking. She's really attractive, but I'm like, it just makes me think of Casca from Berserk, and I'm just like, okay, there's like 100 other characters with this design. It's kind of like if you played like hero shooters and stuff lately, or like even like most AAA games, there's always that character with the shape, the female character with the shaved side cut, like side bob, shaved head kind of thing. It's a cool hairstyle, and it's especially really cool when people actually like rock it. But it's gotten to the point where like I see it in every game. I'm just like, okay, I get it. We like that style right now. Can I get something a little bit different? You know, kind of thing. Bravely Default 2 made you so mad because there's like a difference between an appropriate grind level and Bravely Default 2 grind. I never grinded in Bravely Default 2. I think I played on the hardest difficulty. I don't remember grinding ever in that game. I feel like I just like fought my way through it. I did in Bravely Default 2 though, I did a I don't remember grinding that much, but I did do all of the like triple triad things, right? So that might have been my grinding, was I just did triple triad for hours. I think I legitimately did more triple triad in that game than I did in any Final Fantasy game ever. I think it's called triple triad, right? The same. It's basically the same concept as like triple triad, right? In Bravely Default 2. And I've never done it. I've actually never played triple triad in Final Fantasy VIII, which I did complete recently. I played that over after I went to the Distant World concert when they came out here in Austin. I was like, I kind of like saw the Final Fantasy VIII part and like the Final Fantasy VIII music, and I was like, okay, I've heard a lot of people shit on this game, but I've also heard a lot of people like really like this game, so I'm gonna fucking play it. And I played it, and it was so good. I didn't finish it. I'm on the final I'm on the final like dungeon of Final Fantasy VIII, like the Ultimisca's, like, you know, the castle, the ultimate castle with the ultimate weapon and all of that stuff. I'm on that dungeon, the final super dungeon, the final boss, and I just didn't finish it. I got to that point, and I kind of decided to do another playthrough of the game instead of finishing it. So I started a different playthrough of the game instead to like do some stuff because I fucked up really bad on my save. I didn't get the town map. I come here to steal a kiss. Okay, well come close. Come. There you go, a sloppy one just for you. How are you, Sizzle? But yeah, I loved it. I really like Final Fantasy VIII. I think the story kind of jumps the shark at a point, but it's really cool. I really like the game's like system where you get to steal the magic from other things. You get to like just go and do all sorts of stuff in that game. And I thought that was really fun. And I liked how it was like the story was very linear. You didn't have to like grind too much if you didn't want to, because like the game was scaled to your level, so you never had to grind. It also causes other issues with the game because you know, you don't have to grind, so therefore you don't have to level. And since you don't have to level, you can just, you know, not play the game basically. Which is really funny. I did that at a point where I was just like running through parts of the game and not leveling my character. Oh my god, Goss Harag. You big sexy bear, come down here. Come down here, give me a hug. How are you doing today, Sybil? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I really like Final Fantasy like 8. I thought it was like really fun. I'm happy that like the concert kind of inspired me to like give it a shot. Where I was like, this is my time to play Final Fantasy 8. I'm gonna do it. And then I did it. I was like, oh, this game is crazy. I didn't do any of the triple triad stuff, which I kind of regret. So the next time I go to play that, I'm gonna do triple triad and all of that stuff. Okay, cool. I get to fuck up our boy, the Magnamalo. Here we go, kitty. What happened there? Did I just like knock him over with my my funny thing? What was that? Did I hit him out the air with my with my dodge? That's what it looked like. How's Sunbreak going? It's easy. I'm having fun though. Having a lot of fun. Sunbreak, yeah, actually do work. All right, nice talking to you, Mad Mog. I'll be here for a little bit, but you know where to find me. Somewhere in this corner of the internet. Oh yeah, big slammer jam. Good luck with work. Yeah, have a good day at work. I probably should not have done that. Where's the wasp? Ah! Ah! No beetle. Got really angry. Oh no, I did not do that well. Oh my. Okay. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm gonna die. I'm Hellblighted too. Hellblighted is like this, right? Nice, the knockdown. See, I remember how to play a little bit. I was like, Hellblight does like a knockdown, right, or something. Oh, we unhellblighted him. I meant to like swap over. I'm not gonna hit my full combo then. But yeah, no, I made my Nargacuga sword. So now we're chilling. Like honestly, nothing makes me happier than having a really good like great sword or like really like strong weapon. So now I feel like I can just take on the world. Ooh, that was a good dodge. Oh, I got pinned. Out. Figure how to deal with that. Oh. Oh shit. Wait. Oh my god, it's been a while since I fought him. I'm just trying to heal. I'm just trying to heal, friend. Oh, he does double beam. Okay. It's been a while since I've like fought anything. The last monster I hunted in this game was I did a couple attempts on what's it called? The big final boss game now. I want to say Izuchi, but it's not coming to me. Ayo. What's his name? Agatsuchi? No. Amatsukami. Yeah, I did some attempts on Amatsukami on the Switch, and then I was like, no, I haven't finished him yet. I haven't killed him yet. So if I finally, whenever I get to him, finally, I'll have. That's like the goal with the save is to kill Amatsukami. I'll definitely like have to do some of the other stuff though. Like what's it called? The anomalies and whatnot. How far are you into Sunbreak, Sizzle? I know you have this on PC as well. I think you've been playing it with your girlfriend, right? Oh god, the booster's falling off. We've already been here for 10 minutes. Probably didn't want to do that one. Probably really greedy. Me. I don't... Yeah. I was like, maybe I armor this, but I don't think I wanted to. Like, it's a super obvious one. I intentionally got hit. Are you waiting for two people? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So you're still not here. Oh, broke that. I couldn't break the other arm, though. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh, okay. My timing was off. An MH1 and that's all. Nice. Yeah, mastering. Getting into mastering actually took me a little bit longer than I thought it would. After that, right? Big. After I got started, I was like, oh shit, this is like kind of tough. Felt like a little bit unprepared, and then. What do you mean? You didn't mean Monster Hunter 1? Oh my god. Not bad. Just kidding. Drop the bomb. Ugh. Big one. Oh no. Moved his arm. He literally moved his arm right as I did the attack. That's like that was a good angle to get his face though, so I wasn't gonna like back down. Oh, I thought I'd be able to race through that. Okay. That's kind of spooky. Such a cool fight though, the Magnum Malo. Oh, gotta put down my bomb. You only get like the one knockdown, right? I think you might get. Oh my! Like 360'd on me. Probably shouldn't like die. Yeah, it's fun to wait for your friends to like make sure they're like gonna be with you to do shit. So you guys have like a full party. That's awesome. Oh my god. Oh, that was heavy. Ooh, another one. I'm dashing into that. Ugh, worth. No matter what, that was worth. If I die here, it's worth. I actually have no more healing items, don't I? Heal me. I'm going for the fish. Where's the fish? Heal me, fish. He's tired now and he's stunned. I just wasted that because I was like, no, come back here. No leaving. Gotta bully him. Oh. Oh. He's such a sad cat now. Cool. A lot of them won't do anything without you two. So they won't like, yeah, they won't like play the game without you. So you have to like go with them and like hang out with them. I mean, it's more fun that way though. When you have people to play the game with, do stuff like that. Unless you're just stubborn and you want to do everything solo and be like, I'm so cool, I can solo the whole game. Like, okay. That's fun. That's cool. That's cool, bro. I don't know. I've always felt like Monster Hunter is like... Monster Hunter is at its best for me when it kind of like forces co-op and multiplayer. I get why people like want the game to be more single player friendly, but I've always liked like the older designs of like Monster Hunter 3 and Monster Hunter 4. Where you can solo it if you're really stubborn enough, but... Oh shit, I actually just died. I didn't die. We're cool. But I'm dead. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. I feel like I should have died like 4 times there, but we're fine. Oh, I'm getting hit though. We're totally fine. But I've always liked the idea of like the game being made with co-op being its main selling point, and like you're required to like, if you want to play the game in like a comfortable manner, you want to get friends because all the monsters are made with the idea of like you are gonna have 4 people. I've always liked that design with the older games. I get why they've like kind of gone away from it, but... Hi, Somnicant. Hello. From the top ropes. Here's Somnicant for no reason. Oh no, I'm with... Oh, I missed. Okay, well. 3 times the charm, right? I think she's off the monster now. But yeah, I think just like requiring people to like have to make friends or like have to play with like random people made the game have a lot more like sticking power with like groups of people, and it cultivated kind of a healthier environment. Ooh, an orb. Nice. I feel like it cultivated like a healthier environment among like people who were playing the game as well. Because you just had more people being like, hey, I want you to play Monster Hunter because like, you know, this game's hard alone. If I have at least one more person, it's not so hard. But now it's like you can effectively always solo everything you want in this game. And it's cool. It's, you know, it's fine. It's just for somebody who's played like the older games, I've always admired that, because if you're a stubborn player who's like, hey, I want to solo everything is like 4 times harder than it would be for like if you had, you know, 4 versions of yourself playing the game with you. Theoretically, right? It's like technically like theoretically 4 times harder, right? Or you're just, you know, chilling and you get to play with a bunch of friends and it's like never super duper hard. I've never found Monster Hunter to be like a game that's like super giga difficult as well. Like there are always like hard challenges within the game, but do eventually. But I've never been like, oh, you're only super good at Monster Hunter if, like, I don't know. I've never found the game to be like ball-bustingly hard. I think I'll do the spider. The spider is fun. I don't think I've hunted her with a greatsword before. I'm sure I have. There's no way I haven't. You said you missed out on the old communities. Yeah, It seemed really fun. It was different for sure. And that's kind of what I miss, is like it being different. This feels but it's also possibly just the evolution of video games in general too. So I'm not trying to be super hard on like, oh, all of these changes in Monster Hunter Rise and World are like the worst things that have ever happened to the series. Please revert them, right? Because as much as I would like to say that and be like, oh, back in my day, we had to really, really try to get 2 players to kill Molten Tiger X in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the high rank lobby, because that monster was as hard as a G4 monster back in my day, but we only had high rank armor. Like no, there were hard things for sure like that, but it really is partially also like how games have changed and how players have changed, and how they engage with games has changed as well. Because back in the day, people would like, you know, there were some Monster Hunter players who knew what the hell that was going on when they were playing, for sure, and they had like stuff. But if you were hunting in like G rank in Monster Hunter like 3 Ultimate, you'd probably run into somebody in like G rank Lagombi trying to do like Abyssal Lagigarus or something, and you're just like, how did you get here? How you're in low G rank armor in the against the hardest monster in the game? How did you get here, friend? But like, you know, you still take them because it's better than having no it's better than not having somebody at all. You know, as long as they don't die, you're chilling, dude. There's no worries. Whereas like in this game, it feels like very much like modern MMOs, like modern games, where it's like everybody's very obsessed with like build craft. Everybody's very obsessed with like min-maxing their characters. Everybody's like really into like all of these things that are like kind of superfluous. Yeah, like they're kind of meaningless, you know. They're fun to engage with, and like the old games had them too, but it wasn't as like, you know, ride or die. You had to do it no matter what. You kind of just did it for yourself, and you just did it because you wanted to do it for yourself. But now, especially in like, I felt this way especially with the end game stuff of World, when it came to like Elatrion and Fatalis. It was like I just had to have a build that was like viable for those things, and I couldn't just take people who were like, you know, who weren't as great at the game. Now did that change eventually? Of course that changed as people get better and better. You know, I think people were like carrying people in Fatalis at a point, right? Like by the end of the game, people probably still carry Fatalis, but when you're there as your first time playing the game, the challenge is really immense compared to like what came before it. And then there's the whole mentality of people min-maxing super hard. And then I've seen people kick people from lobbies based off of like just armor sets and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, okay, that's a little bit too far. Or kicking people based off of like, you're taking a little bit too long to get to the quest. And like, in older Monster Hunters, you know, like when I, at least when I played them, right? Like I'm sure there were people who also like, you know, maybe this is just representative of like a sub percent of people that I've found that people have run into, like not representative of like the majority, right? But I've seen people get kicked. I've seen people get kicked for like taking too long to get to the quest monster, and I'm like, bro, like back in my day, haha, you know, if somebody was taking long to get to the monster, they were probably collecting honey or something, because you don't want to run out of material in the game, you know? Now it's super easy to get material in Monster Hunter Rise, like super fucking easy. It's kind of a joke, right? But like Monster Hunter 3 or Monster Hunter 4, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm like walking to this monster, let me go grab my honey, let me go grab my thing. Like everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing that, right? Wait, and Rise the kick based on sets. I've seen it happen. I'm not saying it's like common. I don't think it's common though. I've just seen it happen a few times, and I've been around people who do that kind of stuff. I'm just like, bro, calm down. Calm down. It's so like elitist. Let me in. Earplugs are steadfast, or you're out, and you're out. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people do stuff like that, and I'm just like, I don't think it's cool. Okay. But maybe I've just like seen things where it's like people are like that, but it feels like that's like more of the norm too, that people are like so heavily like, you know, not wanting to deal with that. And it might be because like min-maxing culture. It might be literally because people are like, it might be because like just games in general are going that way too, because it's kind of how it is too. Like if you play like, when I played like classic WoW, when classic WoW got its like re-release, it was like, the game was so different than it ever was, and it was ever like meant to be played. Like I enjoyed the hell out of it. I thought it was super fun, but still was not World of Warcraft classic. Like it was not vanilla World of Warcraft. It was not the game I played on my friend's computer back in the day at all. It was a totally different game. Oh my god, I don't think I reached. I kind of feel like I should have taken a shot. She's so freaking fast. Oh, I meant to do a drop. Did I whiff? I think I whiffed there. So unfortunate. She's running away, bro. She's running away. I can't get a clean shot on her. I've been trying. I just can't. Most of my attacks have been like shoulder charges and stuff like that. Like when they used to have WoW on disc and demo accounts you can play in stores. Yes, sir. Let me move my chat up a lot. I think like the loot getting in the way of that. Bro, I played World of Warcraft back in like Burning Crusade when that was the thing. I don't know what patch or like what era Burning Crusade I ended up playing in, but that's when I started playing WoW. I played WoW like the first time at like my friend's house on his computer when he had like vanilla World of Warcraft. I assume I came in pretty like much in the middle of Burning Crusade at some point, because I was able to hit level 70 before Wrath of the Lich King. So, and I did have the same attention span for the game that I had as like later on. So because I managed to hit like that level, I was like, okay, cool. Like I must have done pretty well, because I know a lot of people who like spent whole expansions trying to like get, you know, they were like, I played in vanilla at the end of vanilla and I didn't cap until Wrath of the Lich King. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, big slash. Oh my god, are you running again? Come back. Fight me. Fight me. But yeah, I remember, I have so many good memories back when I played World of Warcraft when I was like with my friends, because like I had a bunch of people around me, and it was the same thing that I'm talking about now, where it's like people just really didn't know what was going on per se. Like they kind of had an idea, but they weren't like, you know, they were more accepting and more patient with players because of stuff like, you know, people were, you know, just dudes yesterday, right, or whatever. It feels like games are like, people in games now are like way less patient. I've heard people coin the term like esports is what did it, or like Twitch has done it, Twitch has made it way worse. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about any of that, but gaming culture sure has like really changed away from like just having fun with the game and to like always having to be like super serial, super crazy, putting all of your effort into it. If you're like not crazy at the game, what are you? And I'm like, bro, I'm not playing Fortnite. I don't want $1 billion. I just want to enjoy myself, chilling. Oh, that was so early. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Dude, that greatsword armor is so based. I almost died anyway, though. The bonus armor for just playing greatsword is so based. When you make stupid mistakes like that. I feel like I should have died. Flash bombs work. I had no idea. I don't think they work on the Narcella. Maybe they do. Maybe I need to do that, because I think the hunt I'm stuck on in 4U, like to get... But no, I did do the Shroud Narcella. Never mind. I'm on Chaotic Core Magala. When I was playing 4U solo. I have Chaotic Core Magala still, and then like the Elder Dragon Dog Mods. Ooh, Queen Slash. The Narcella is such a cool fight. I wish the Narcella was in this game. I hate that they never put the Narcella into this game. That's one of the things I like. They obviously have like a spider monster with this one. So why didn't they put the Narcella in here? It's such a bummer. Narcella is such a cool monster too. Did not get a clean shot here. I did get the back there. I was trying to get the back there. But yeah, I remember playing WoW with like my friends. We just like we would all like get Wi-Fi from like different people from the like neighborhood and stuff, and we'd all play like in front of someone's yard because we all had like laptops we got different places. It was like funny. It was like none of us had Wi-Fi at our houses, and our parents would tell us to get the fuck out of the house. So we'd get out of the house, but we'd go play World of Warcraft in front of someone's like house or whatever with like 5 people or some shit. We'd have our little dungeon party. It was fucking legit. It was so good. It was crisp. It was so fun. It's so funny. Dude, yeah, none of us had like Wi-Fi at our places or anything. Like we always like stole somebody else's Wi-Fi. Like 100% stole it. You know, we either like hacked into it or we, you know, we did something. We did something to get the Wi-Fi password somehow, right? If they had a Wi-Fi password. A lot of like that was like earlier Wi-Fi too, so people didn't always have their Wi-Fi passwords. Most people did not. So we would just get into their routers, and like we would have like 5 people like close enough where, you know, we weren't in front of their house, but we were like maybe at like a neighbor's house who, because like, you know, most of the street like knew each other, right? It wasn't like we didn't know each other. And we would just like hang out in front of somebody's house and like all hang out and like play World of Warcraft together and like fucking hang out and shit. It was so good. It was so fucking good. And everybody had like things at like different levels and shit, and we were all like trying to like coordinate like different things or like helping each other and stuff too. It was like one of my favorite gaming memories that I had, just hanging out with my friends and like playing WoW all together in the same place. Like, because we were just always able to like help each other and like figure shit out, or be like, oh hey, do you know like this quest, right? Like, you know, how the fuck do we do this quest? And somebody would always have like some information and be like, oh yeah, you know, this quest we have to go like, you know, kill the boars over here, or like, you know, the thing drops here or whatever, right? Shit like that. I was like, okay, cool. And then when we had everybody together, it'd be like, oh yeah, we gotta do some dungeons, and like, you know, so we all had different people at different levels, so it was always a scuffed dungeon run. But we had people to do dungeons, and we didn't have to like, you know, look at in trade chat for people, so it was always super cool. I was like, okay, we have to figure out how to do like Scarlet Monastery when people are like so underleveled. It's almost undoable. Oh my god, you fucking bitch. Those days were like so fun. Back in the day. The only other like game I have like fun online, like I played a lot of World of Warcraft after that, like for sure. I was like into it after. Like it became my main game. Like I played for like easily 10 plus years, you know. But like the only other game I have like crazy online experiences with are like, other than that, it's like Monster Hunter. I played some other MMOs here and there too. I played WildStar. I was in Fun fact, I was in the world's second guild of Wildstar called Afterlife at a point, which is fucking crazy. But they kind of like they kind of scammed us. So like I was a part of the group that was like the first group of people who wanted to like raid, right? And we were like, okay, well our goal is best on the server, right? So like that was like already like, you know, already set with the players. We were like, okay, we're already gonna be like, we're gonna try our best to be the best on the server. And it's like, okay, I've never done something, you know, that good before, so we'll see how it goes, right? And we were second in the fucking world. But that came with like second in the world, like, you know, attempting to be world first energy, which was literally, I was still going to high school at the time, and we had taken, I guess a lot of people took like actual like weeks off of work to progress for like Datascape and like the raids. In Wildstar, they took off like 2 or 3 weeks of work, but I was still going to school, and our hours, like I was in high school at the time, our hours were like super duper fucking long and shit like that. They weren't like how world first hours are now, but they were still like, you know, 6-8 hour, like, you know, 12-hour like raid nights on school nights. I come home from school, the raid would literally be starting, and I had no time to like get ready for like anything. I had like no time to get my consumables, no time to get my runes in check, no time to get like all my little things in check before it was raid time. And I was like, dude, I get that you guys need me. I was like a healer, and I was a really good healer too. I wasn't like the best healer because obviously I didn't have the time to min-max my character, be outside of raid that much, but I was really solid nonetheless, right? So anyway, I told them, I was like, bro, you need to give me like, you need to sit me on like farm bosses or something that I don't need loot on, because I literally need the time to like do my character. I can't do this. And then they're like, oh, why don't you just like come home earlier? Why don't you just like get some time off of work, whatever, take an extra day off of work or whatever, like everyone else is doing. And I'm like, bro, I am at school. I am a high school student. I am 16 years old. Like, y'all, I don't need to be here. And I'm okay with that. But like, bro, please don't be telling me like I have all the time in the world when we're raiding. Like, you know, I come home from school at like 3 p.m. I'm up until like 2 a.m. raiding in fucking Wildstar, and then tell me I had the time to fucking like min-max my character. Like, what the fuck? Because we were literally raiding like every single day. It was like pretty much every single day. And the days I had off, it was still like, bro, they'd be expecting me to have things set from the day before, the day after, when I'm like literally raiding nonstop and I have like no money in the game because I'm raiding nonstop and I have no time to actually like play the fucking game outside of raiding. So it was like constantly like I was raiding or I was helping other players in the guild getting ready to raid. And I was like, bro, I'm so broke right now. I'm so just like trying to like get by. Like, it was fucking so wild. I loved that game though. Wildstar is still like one of my favorite like memories. I loved everything that game stood for, and everything that game was so good. I wish that game never failed, and I wish that game had like more time in the oven. I think a lot of people bounced off of it because they should have done a better testing period, and they should have done more internal testing, and they should have had more content in the game before releasing it. But there was so much good shit in that game that as somebody who played a lot of it, I feel like a lot of MMOs and stuff like that are catching up to some of the features that Wildstar had, even though Wildstar like flopped as hard as it did because it, you know, it lacked things that it needed. And it lacked a full like direction of what it was going for too, which was like the big problem. It had like a lot of things it wanted to do and a lot of cool things it tried to do, but all of those things were like, hey, we can't do this without a player base. It was like, okay, we have 40-man raids, okay, but we also have 40-man PvP things. We also have like, you know, things that are like super ambitious, where it's like 40 versus 40 PvP. That is, not only is it 40 versus 40 PvP, but it's 40 versus 40 ranked player versus player, where you have to queue into teams of each other. You can't queue into the solo. This isn't like Alterac Valley where it's like random 40 versus 40 people. No, this is you take your own group of 40 and match it to a group of another 40 people and fight with each other. No game has that shit. And no game has that shit for a fucking reason, man. Like, you can hardly organize 40 people together to like do something in a game as popular as like World of Warcraft. You can't be releasing a game in, you know, what was it, 2012, 2013? I forget when the game came out. It was like almost 10 years ago. If not like 10 years ago. Maybe it came out like 2014. But yeah, it was like 10 years ago basically. Yeah, it was 10 years ago. At least maybe 11. That's crazy. But it was like you had all of that stuff and it's like, man, we can't, I don't want, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And then there's stuff hidden behind that, you know, like you have to like do that for like certain things and stuff, and it's just, bro, you can't have that in today's like gaming sphere at all. Like forcing people to have like organized groups of like 80 people to play like a mode in the game, that's ridiculous, you know? That's ridiculous. And then on top of it having like rating, and like the game wasn't specifically like, the game was marketed as like an everything game, kind of like World of Warcraft, rather than it being a focused experience. Like MMOs are like that nowadays, but WildStar was like, we do everything that WoW does, but better. And that was like their whole selling point. And you know, whenever you do that, it doesn't work out. I'll tell you that much. It has never worked out, not a single time. Rift tried to do that too. I liked Rift a lot. I thought Rift was really cool. But I know totally why it failed as well. Even though I thought that game was super cool. I thought Rift was super fun. I played quite a bit of it when it was like new. But it was released by Nexon, which same thing with WildStar. So like anything Nexon touches, even if it's like good, turns to shit. And that's just the truth. I think there's so many like MMOs and so many like ambitious multiplayer projects that they get their hands on that they just fucking ruin. And it's so unfortunate. Does Nexon do Dauntless too? I forget. I need to actually play Dauntless before they delete the servers, if they haven't already done that. That game was old, isn't it, at this point too? That was the game I meant to play eventually, and then I just never did. This is just me thinking. I don't even know if that game still even has a service. I remember being excited for it when it got announced. I think it got announced when I was in college. To get into Dauntless, but it was doing well though, right? I don't know. I think it did okay. I remember like a lot of Monster Hunter players being like, "Oh, I'm not that into it," but I think it did okay overall. I never actually played it. I think a reason for me not playing it initially was like World was so good. I think it came out when World was the thing. And I was like, okay, well, like what am I gonna play? Present me with like Monster Hunter World or Dauntless. What am I playing today? Probably Monster Hunter World. You know, we should actually get into it. Well, if it's still active, if it's still up, I mean, I'll give it a try. I'll launch it. I'll launch if we can play it. I'm down. I'll give it a shot. I'm sure, at the very least, even if it's not that great of a game, it has a fuck ton of content if it's still up. A fuck ton of content that I've never done. That's kind of how I feel about like Monster Hunter, like Frontier. Like if I go to try Frontier, it's like, even if the game is like utter shit, like some people are saying like it's just really hard to play, it's still a game with like Monster Hunter content that I've never fucking played before. And I'm down for that. I did that with like God Eater too. I was trying to get my friends to play God Eater with me, and they weren't into it. They did not like it. We tried to play God Eater 1. They did not like it at all. I thought it was okay. I thought it was really easy though. That was my problem with it, is like God Eater 1, it felt really fucking easy, and because it felt so easy, it felt super repetitive, and I was like doing the same thing over and over again, where the monsters didn't really feel like they were much different because I was just dumpstering them the whole time. But I did think the combat was okay, especially for a PSP era game. But that reminded me of like Soul Sacrifice. I played that on I had a Vita TV, right? Like the little PlayStation TV box, right? I got that in like late high school. And I had Soul Sacrifice on there, and I eventually played that. I've never streamed it. I don't even know if the services I'm sure the services for that game are down. But that game is fucking so good. For a Monster Hunter style game, Soul Sacrifice, holy fuck. That game hits so hard. That game's crazy. You're like a mage and shit. You have like mage spells and shit. And you're doing like crazy stuff, fighting giant like monsters that with like magic spells and whatnot instead of like weapons. It's really fucking cool. And it works so well on the Vita too. Please do not yap me. No yapping. This is a no yapping zone. That game was so fucking. I love that game. I wish I played more of it because I know I didn't finish it. I just played a good amount of it. I never like got super crazy deep into it though. Or maybe I did. You see, that's the thing. I never looked anything up about that game. I just played it. Like I remember hearing it from like one maybe content creator, like maybe Gaijin Hunter or something, who said something about it back when it came out, and like I played the demo. I was like, okay, I'm into this shit. And then I think they gave it out for free for PS Plus, or like I got it. One of the two things happened. It was either it was on a sale or it was like free on PS Plus or whatever. Because I had PS Plus for like a really long time there because I kept getting it really cheap. So anyway, I ended up playing like a good amount of it, and I really liked it. It would be a cool game to stream eventually. I think Soul Sacrifice was like, it's just really unique for its time. And like there were a lot of like games like that were trying to capture the Monster Hunter like essence that weren't Monster Hunter, especially on like the Vita and stuff like that. And Soul Sacrifice is just one of them, but it did it in such an interesting manner that has really not been recreated. And because of it being like more like mages and stuff like that, and like more like magic spells and stuff like that, I remember having like battles with characters that were like, you know, like actual like characters. They weren't like, you know, monsters. So we also had like, you know, like your Virgil fights and stuff like that, where it wasn't like I'm fighting like giant demon Dante. I'm fighting, you know, another mage who's also intensely strong like I am. And shit like that. I remember that being a part of the game, and that stuff was like fucking so rad. Like it's such a huge change of pace, especially when you're fighting them and they're actually difficult and they're not like, you know, pushovers. Or I feel like all the small monsters, like, you know, the Izuchis and stuff like that, are usually pushovers with Monster Hunter, even though they've done some good work with making some of the smaller monsters more interesting. Like I think Odagiron in World is really cool. Oh my god, it's scary actually. I have no idea what's going on. Please do not kill me, my man. Like Odagiron's a really good small monster. I think Tobikadachi's a really good small monster too. I think he's pretty small for... I did not mean to do that. I'm fucked. Not a great sword main. Fake great sword player. Fake great sword player. Return your Nargacuga sword. Get out of here. You're embarrassing us all. Sorry. I fucked up so bad. But yeah, there were so many like Monster Hunter style games from that specific era that were really cool that I never really got to like try. I really like Tokiden is one of them. I never got to play Tokiden or Tokiden 2 or like anything from that thing. I didn't even play like... I was gonna play the other one though that came out, the third one, Wild Heart, right? Wild Arms, something like that. The one that EA published that's basically Tokiden 3, more or less, from what I understand. And I never played that. I heard the performance on PC was really bad, and then I told myself, I was like, okay, I'll buy it once the performance is fixed, right? And then I forgot. Then I forgot, and I think the servers are down too. Like I don't even think that game's like purchasable or anything now. Like Wild Arms or Wild Heart. Was it Wild Heart? I think it's called Wild Heart. I don't think the game's purchasable now, and I'm bummed because I wanted to try it. That's why like when the Grand Blue Monster Hunter game came out, I still need to like play the new content for that game. But when that game came out, I bought it immediately because I was like, I don't want to make the mistake again of having the game that I'm interested in the genre that I'm interested in. That's competition to the game that I already like play degenerate amounts of hours into. Like I don't want to like not experience those things anymore. Because like I want competition. I want Monster Hunter to push. I want things to get crazier. Even though Monster Hunter does like a really good job, but I always think like some level of competition is really, really good. And like I don't think we're ever gonna see God Eater again, I'll be honest. I think God Eater is like a dead franchise. Maybe there will be like anime stuff for it, because I think the anime was popular enough with people. Oh, rock! That was cool. Cross slash. Even though I like the God Eater characters, I thought that was like the fun part of God Eater is that there's like a really silly like anime story between like hunts that plays out. And the game's fun enough. I didn't play like God Eater 2 or God Eater 3, and I'm sure those are a lot better than God Eater 1 in terms of like gameplay wise. But God Eater 1 was like, it was fine. I'm okay with like clunkier controls, so it doesn't bother me. You running away? Luna Dog? Oh, he just fell. Poor puppy. Put him down. Huh? Oh, I was really hoping. Oh god, please. You slam-a-wham-a me. Oh, I'm trying to drink. My buddy. My boy. I'm getting really close to Malzeno now, aren't I? I think Malzeno's like the next. Like capstone nut. I remember really struggling on Malzeno, and I made myself solo him, but I was trying to pick up all this stuff. I was trying to get my goodies. I did not care. I remember struggling on Malzeno when I hunted him on the Switch. I almost said the DS. I was like, when I played this game on the DS, yes. Monster Hunter Rise on DS. That was a pretty fun time. You guys remember that? But when I hunted it on the Switch for Malzeno, I was like, oh shit, this is fucking... The game turned up a lot. But I was also doing Hunting Horn at the time, and I'm not super duper sold on Hunting Horn in this game. I'm happy that in Wild they've announced that they're going to be bringing Hunting Horn back to like more traditional of what Hunting Horn was, because I'm not too keen on the reworks they did on Rise. I feel like all of the reworks that Rise did for Hunting Horn made it less fun for myself. So I'm happy they're like reverting the design a little bit more. And then somebody's gonna come in and tell me, well, you could just play the normal style. There's normal style still in the game, idiot. Haha. Like, no, it's not. You're lying to yourself. It's not the same. There are things that like make it similar to the old style, but it's very much not the same at all. It's very far from it. It's fun, but it's not what I want out of the Hunting Horn. And that's the main thing. And what I like out of the Hunting Horn, and what makes me feel happy to play the Hunting Horn, is totally different than like what is available in Rise. But being funny with my friends with Hunting Horn on, and like spamming the buttons, do the silly stuff, and then like they have infinite sharpness, and they're like really happy that they don't have to actually sharpen their weapons, or they can just change their build to like do even more damage. That's always fun. It's always fun to like let your friends min-max beyond what they would normally min-max, because then they feel like super rewarded for like being smart. But no, he moved. But still, it's just, I don't feel like Hunting Horn's as fun to play. Like even World, I think World Hunting Horn is probably my favorite Hunting Horn variant. It feels aggressive enough to be very fun to like overextend with. If you like do something well with it and you overextend, you're like, oh my god, I feel so cool. But then like you don't feel like super duper like easily like maneuverable. You don't feel like you're just like spamming the same songs over and over again. And you get to do setup too, which is really fun with World Hunting Horn. You get to set up a bunch of like different songs and then do like the big echoes and thing. And that's always fun too. Oh my god, I'm getting cooked right now. Absolutely tarnished, my friend. Absolutely like Elden Ring tarnished, destroyed. Oh, that was a funny thing. I'll tell you all about that. Because like I was telling you all about it earlier about like how I go out to like get a soda, right? Like, you know, on my days off I usually go get a soda from the gas station, right? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gas station, right? I go to the gas station in my Dark Souls shirt, right? And the man recognizes the Dark Souls shirt, and I'm like, okay, cool. This guy knows a little bit of what's up. I probably shouldn't have been there. I could have died. And he's like, oh, are you ready for the Elden Ring DLC? And I'm like, bro, the Elden Ring DLC is gonna be really cool. I'm not. I just told him I'm gonna play it and stuff, and yeah, I'll play it. You know, I think it's cool. You know, I can't wait, right? And I'm like, yeah, I have diversion though, so things always want to hit me too. I need to heal. Yeah, break his tail, save me, friends. I am trying to like not play the game right now. I'm trying to talk and think about my experience with people in the real world. But he was talking to me about my Dark Souls shirt. And he's like, oh, dude, I love those games. That shirt's so cool. I'm like, bro, this shirt looks so faded because I think Nero got me the shirt, and Nero has good taste in like he likes to get me things that he knows I'll like. So like, you know, a shirt that has like funny anime stuff on it or whatever, right? This Dark Souls shirt is so faded you can hardly see what's on it except out of like the right light. So he was looking at my shirt for a while and he recognized it. He's like, oh, that says Dark Souls 3. Oh, that's Solaire. This guy must be a FromSoft fan. And then he's like, oh, are you ready for the Elden Ring DLC? And I'm like, bro, I don't know how to tell him I'm not that into Elden Ring, so I'm just gonna tell him, yeah, dude, I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking sick. Because I don't want to rain on his parade either. I don't want to be like a downer, because like I want everyone to enjoy the Elden Ring DLC. It's just Elden Ring is just not for me, and I think I've come to accept that. I think it's a cool game. It's just not for me. I might give it another try sometime soon. But I was like, bro, I don't want to tell this guy I'm not getting the Elden Ring DLC. Actually, I'm probably going to play like Baldur's Gate 1 or something instead. On the day that Elden Ring comes out, I'm probably going to play like Baldur's Gate 1 or like SWOTOR or something instead. And he's going to be, I don't want to tell him that. I would be like, bro, I'm going to do it. I'll play it, okay? I probably won't see you again. This is the first time I've seen this guy, right? So I'm like, I'm probably never gonna see you again, dude. I'm just gonna tell you, yeah, dude, Elden Ring fucking face, you know, right? Whatever. I'm gonna keep my real opinions out of the conversation. Yeah, it's pretty good. Thought it would die off. Yeah, for Dauntless dying off. Yeah, the timing for Dauntless coming out was like really bad. It literally came out like as World was like popping and people were like all into World. Yeah, none of us are gonna ever play Dauntless unless you really wanted to play something like Monster for free, which was the whole selling point for sure. Oh my god, I am getting cooked. Absolutely monster, brutalized by the Lunageron. Come here, buddy. Recently played through Baldur's Gate 1. That's what I started playing. Like, I started playing it like last week or whatever. It's so good. It's so good. I am enjoying it way more than I thought I would. Oh, I'm gonna die. Good night. Oh, I'm not dead. I'm like... Oh, I only have one more cart left if I die, though. He's gonna run away anyway. Yeah, I'm good. Town. Go back to town. He's running away. I like Baldur's Gate 1 a lot, actually. I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying it after, like, I finished Mass Effect 1 recently, and I was like, okay, Baldur's Gate 1 is... I asked my friend, I was like, dude, which one do I play? I was going to do Dragon Age Origins or Baldur's Gate. And my friend is like, dude, you have to do Baldur's Gate 1. You have to do that one first. There's, like, not even a question between the two. And I'm like, okay, I thought people were crazy into Dragon Age, but I guess I'll do Baldur's Gate 1 then instead, right? And holy fuck is that game so good. It is confusing at first. I played the tutorial, and the tutorial, like, it felt like it was teaching me the most basic things in the game, and not the things that were, like, really, really in-depth, which is totally fine. It's cool that it taught me all the basic things, right? But, like, I only just learned there was, like, a highlight everything option that highlights all of the things around me. Like, last stream, like, yesterday's stream, I was like, oh, I can highlight everything around me. That's cool. And, like, a few other things where I was like, oh, okay. I'm just learning this now. And I felt really, like, dumb for it, because I was like, oh my god, why do I feel, like, stupid? I was like, I feel really dumb, and I wish I knew this way before. What is this? Oh, this is, like, points. I hardly ever pick up points. So, I, like, saw it. I was like, whoa. Is that, like, a big titty item? Am I going to get, like, $1 billion for it? Snow Beetle. Please don't run away, Lunagaron. I do not know where you are. I have to find my way to him. That's, like, the worst part. I don't know how to navigate this space too well. Oh, affinity up. Oh, attack up. Never mind. I lied. Ice bot. I tried. Also, didn't know anything about the old D&D rules. I do know a fair amount about second edition D&D rules. So... I know an okay amount. I played quite a bit of Neverwinter Nights before. I really like Neverwinter Nights. I've heard a lot of people really don't like it, which is kind of strange to me, but one of my friends got me into Neverwinter Nights like 2 years ago. And it's mostly the custom scene though. I never really played the main game. Like, I think I played the tutorial of the main game, like the very first mission, but I've only ever like played on like custom servers and stuff like that for Neverwinter Nights. And that's honestly the way to play that game, I'm pretty sure, because it's fucking fantastic. If you like kind of like playing a roleplay sort of game where you're like, you know, playing pretend roleplay with people and stuff, and like people make maps and stuff like that, in like a very like D&D kind of like way, Neverwinter Nights is so good for that. The old BioWare game. So like, I think it's remastered on Steam, like so like a re-release, but that game has like so much content to it, it's ridiculous. Especially if you want to play online with people on like different servers. There's just so much to do. Some of them are really, really hardcore. Some of them are a lot more laid back, but I would recommend the game for sure. But I don't know if I'd recommend the main storyline, because the main storyline I've never actually experienced. I've only ever experienced like playing multiplayer with people, which feels like really, really strange to be like, oh, I've never actually played the game part. I played the other game part, because they're two totally different experiences for sure. I'm going to be experiencing it whenever I finally get to it, because I want to play all the BioWare games this year. So I'll finally play the story. I don't know if it's going to be... Oh, he gave me that. That was so kind of you, friend. I can't believe he's still alive. I feel like I've been smacking on him for a while now. I feel like I'm going to time out at this point. And I'm really struggling to get like clean hits on him too. Like, I'm surprised he isn't in blue. Oh, he's in blue now. Okay. I was about to be like, dude, you're not even in blue yet. What is Fiorine doing? She's more of a scrub than I am. Sword and shield players, though, am I right? Okay. Sword and shield mains. Am I right, chat? Yeah, I know like going into negative armor class, especially if you play like 5e, feels super weird. Because I did make that mistake when I was in Baldur's Gate 1. I was like, wait, why is my armor class going lower? What the fuck? Especially because like the last couple of times I played D&D were like I played D&D with a friend who tried to DM. That didn't end up going very well. I really want to find like a D&D party or a group of people to play D&D with, but that didn't end up working out. I think I could DM if I wanted to. It just might be a lot of work. And with myself streaming and stuff, I don't see myself like dedicating enough time to making a really good experience if I'm not like streaming it for people. And then streaming D&D is like such an odd thing because it really fucking changes up the whole dynamic of what the game is. So I don't even know if I would want to like do that. I think I could make a really fun D&D stream and D&D game on stream, but I do understand that like that changes up the whole dynamic like a lot, right? So because people know that there potentially are going to be people watching and judging you, and like judging like how you play your character and stuff. So it changes up the roleplay and changes up like the vibe of it for sure. But like I don't see myself DMing if I don't have a group of people who are okay with me like streaming it. So I kind of just need to find a group of people who like either I can just be a player, which never seems to work out because whenever I'm just a player, like so far at least, whenever I'm just a player, it's just, you know, things fall aside, or I'm the one with a really weird schedule, so I end up like not being able to play it, where everybody else is like, yeah, I can show up at like this time, and I'm like, bro, I can't. I have a weird work schedule. Yeah, the armor class is what confused you. Yeah, dude, that's like one of the craziest parts is like you go into negative AC, and that's good. The lower your armor class, the better. Sword and shield can be fun. I think sword and shield's really cool. Not in Rise. I think it's the worst weapon in Rise, actually. Like, high key. I can see why people will enjoy it. I just think it's the worst weapon, in my opinion. I would rather play Lance. And, like, my issue with Lance is both how it plays and also the damage it does in this version of the game. I really like Lance and, like, I really like Old World Lance. I'm a huge fan of like Monster Hunter like 2, Monster Hunter 3 Lance, Monster Hunter 4 Lance is especially one of my favorites. Up there, it's Malzeno. It's mommy. I mean, hello. Ah! I kind of thought that cat was on a ballista. I was excited. I wanted him to got him in the face. And I still have the Balstrax bracers on. You guys see that? Swag ballin', YOLO. How cool are we? Yeah. Did he come back in? Did you guys see that? Do you know if he's like cat? Are there any cat spotters? Did he leave? This is alright. You gotta mess around with it. But then you play your next weapon so shit after Lance. And getting hit by everything. I just don't like how Lance plays in this game. I think Lance plays really good in World as well. Like I think Lance is just cool in general, but Lance and Sword and Shield and Rise have been like I think they're like my least favorite weapons in the game. Malzeno, the Curio, who wants to eat my Lunagaron. I almost wanted to say the Magnamalo. Save yourselves! Malzeno really is just that strong, isn't he? He's that guy. Oh no. What's up with her stomach? Did she have like an ulcer or something? I'm not gonna act like I've been paying attention at all, because I haven't been. All I know is I have an awesome sword. All I know is I have a really cool sword. Lunagarum Blue Core. Is that rare? Sounds rare. That sounds very rare. 25 minutes? Oh my god. That was a long hunt. Good thing Almond leveled up. I really needed that. Good job, Almond. Report. The Malzeno is here. Yes. Zero the daddy will go fight the Malzeno, but there's the Curio, so we have to go deal with the Curio first. So the Curio is going to be a thing where we have to kill one of the monsters with the Curio infection. You know, the whole thing. Yeah, yada, 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 yo. Yep. Gotcha. Thanks, friend. The Malzeno's here, so we can do MR4 quests. Which are like the Mitsutsune. Really? This late, huh? I love the Rathalos in this game. I'm gonna have to hunt him. I think the Rathalos is like the best monster in this game. By far. So cool. Like his Rise version is just so cool. Gosharog, Mitsusune. I can make Gosharog tier even higher. Okay. I think my Lunagaron weapons have purple sharpness. Oh, they have purple fucking sharpness. That's so hard to turn up to like say no to. What about the bow? What's the Lunagaron bow looking like? Chat now. Lunagaron bow. Rapid 5. That is like... Ooh, fuck. Rapid 5. Ooh, that is yummy. What about the dual blades? I assume the dual blades are also really good, right? Yes. And their claws? I just need his claws. I might hunt him again. Not today. I think tomorrow. Like next time I play this game. Not tomorrow. But next time I play this game, I might hunt the Lunagaron, because... Look at that. Oh my god. Purple sharpness? On like every weapon, I assume that's like the whole thing. Yeah, he's like probably the better guy to hunt, I'm sure. What about the weapon? The armor? This will give me more defense too. Agitator and Wirebug Whisper, also all fine skills. I lose a point in focus, but I can regain that point, I think so. Yeah, like just like that. It's fine. Defense jewel. I don't really think. Yeah, just a defense jewel. I don't have. Oh, I have more speed sharpening, I guess. Speed sharpening, right? Because it's faster. I don't really sharpen my weapon that much though. I'm a fucking great sword. Defense is probably a little bit better. I really just don't sharpen my weapon at all. For the most part, especially with the Nargacuga greatsword, so it has plenty of hits on it. I have like low Wex though now, right? So I have to Tenderizer. Charger, attack, duel, Tenderizer. For more Wex. Okie dokie. Am I gonna kill the Rathalos? I think so. Sorry, Net passed away. As soon as you sent your last message. Yo, you're good. Yeah, I was just saying that, you know, it's just not my favorite. More or less, like, it's just not my thing. The Lanson, Monster Hunter, Rise. I wish it was. I wish I was more into it, but I don't like it that much. This guy, I like this one because he reminds me of Liger Zero from from what's it called? I have to change the armor custom on him. But how do I change the armor custom on him? But it reminds me of Liger Zero from the Zoids. To give him like slightly better armor too. He'll still have the funny hat though. Forged layered armor. How do I manage my layered armor on my paladin? I take off his layered armor. How do you do that? Forged layered armor? Because he has layered armor on, right? Or did I not craft it? I crafted it on him, right? He has the thing equipped. How do I change his thing? Is it just like not changing? Because he had the horse body, but now he has the mecha body still. I mean, it does kind of still sell the Liger Zero look for sure. I'm just kind of disappointed. I wanted to change it. Okay. Well, we're fine. This is my new armor set for now. Your main charge blade. Charge blade seems like it's gotten a lot better for Monster Hunter Rise. Like, I haven't played it for Sunbreak, but I've heard a lot of people telling me that it's really good. So I'm just gonna trust. I'm gonna trust you guys on it because I haven't played since. Like, I haven't played much of the Sunbreak update, especially when it came to like charge blade and stuff like that. I thought charge blade was okay in base Rise, so I thought it was okay. I didn't like hate it. I still felt like the older iteration was better though, but the I've heard like really good things about it in Sunbreak, so I'm sure everyone else is right. I'm sure everyone's right that it's really good. I know I should do the other one, but you know what? I'm gonna actually forget about them again, so like I have every single time. Be a sweet bean and lend you a paw? Okay. Unavoidable cold. Mass rank 4 stuff. Chicago. Moneymaker? No, I need all of this stuff. I need to get carried. I need to get carried by my food, okay, friends? Need booster, weakener, and polisher. And we're gonna hunt the Rathlos, that's for sure. There's no way. There's no way we're not hunting the Rathlos, man. Yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. I think that's what she said. She said Yoroshiku on the guy. I'm just not sure about the rest of it. I think it is a Tashimasu, but Tashimasu to trigger somebody in the chat who's like, it's mas, not masu. Don't say su. The end of everything. Desu nay. Desu nay. Bro, calm down. Choto a minute. Calm the fuck down, bro. We're good. We're chilling. Okay, so where am I going? Gotta go kill the big dragon. I'm so excited, dude. I love this dragon. I love this guy. This guy is my favorite guy. What is... Oh, this is the good one, right? The lantern bug? This thing's like broken. Yeah, the lantern bug's really good. The lantern bug's like overshield Halo. Actually nutty. Yeah. I wish these girls would just shut up. they just get so into their climbing and they're zooping around. They make so much noise. It's too late for that, dude. Don't you hear the frogs? Don't you hear the frogs? You're scaring them. Oh, this fight is so good. Come down here, Zerothehiden. I armor through that because I'm sick. Ugh, I'm totally okay with that. I hit him with it. I love the Rathalos in this game. He's so good. Oh, I could have just stayed charging. But we don't play like that. Oh my good golly, dude. I almost made that really sick. I just used the wrong like wire bug move. I was thinking about like wall running to then hit him like specifically in a very certain way from like falling off the wire bug attack. They're too busy trying to fight the Anjanath. This is our enemy, the Rathalos. Watch, he's about to destroy that shit. Anjanath? Never heard of her. Get out of here. Blow him up. Blow him up. Do it. Oh. What a pussy. You could have just blown him up. Now it's time for my revenge, the Anjanath. Return of the Dinosaurs. Jurassic World, bro. It's all over. Oh yeah, so the dodge did do the damage that like that's wild. I don't think I've ever seen I've ever done that. Or like on that other hunt, I had knocked the Rakna-Kadachi, was it, out of the air with a dodge. That was fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Bully the Rathalos. Destroy him. Oh. Ooh. I'm just really good at the game, bro. Okay? Don't even worry about that. Perfect TCS setup. Perfect attack. Perfect setup, dude. I never miss a single, like, shot. Like, a single attack. With the sword? Never. Oh! Easy throw. Calculated, dude. Watch this. Oh, never mind. Don't watch it, actually. Don't watch the stream. You know. Just make sure you follow and subscribe. Smile. Check out my YouTube, where I only post the clips of me being really good. Never any that fails. Smile. But Zero, you have nothing on your YouTube. Exactly. Exactly. YouTube. I haven't actually set up most of my things. I did finally get a bot though. I know. Money moves. Gaslit. I do have my YouTube in the description, but it has like videos from like 9 years ago or something, or like 12 years ago. I have some really old videos up there. That's it. I deleted all my like, I didn't delete, I privated all like a lot of the other videos I had made. I kind of want to do like a different direction with my YouTube channel right now. And a part of that direction is getting rid of a lot of old videos that I don't really want to be out there anymore. It's not that I don't want them out there anymore. It's just, I don't think they're gonna represent the channel if I actually like do what I want with it. See, dude, Greatsword just too strong. I knocked him down with one tackle. Into a poison trap on the ground. Like, actual bully status. Oh, I hit the wing. Oh, I almost like screamed. That was so fucking, potentially so fucking cool. That was potentially so cool. Oh, I thought I broke apart. Man, people like to see spicy history. What? You mean? I'll probably unprivate them. I don't really have the spicy history though, and like the YouTube stuff. I have like a Portal 2 walkthrough that I uploaded like a long time ago. that stuff like that's now like just on the Let's Play channel that I have that I haven't like really, I haven't started putting that out there, but I do have the Let's Play channel and I have like uploads like on that channel. It's mostly just stream VODs though, so nothing you can't just get on Twitch. Oh my god, 3,000 damage for standing still. Let's go. Actually, just run into this. Okay. I really hoped he would. Am I gonna beat Pro Oral 2 now? Dude, I know. I'm sorry. It was 100% achievements too. You know, I was showing you how to get all the achievements, but like I didn't have a microphone at the time, so it's literally just gameplay that's getting all the achievements with no explanation of like when an achievement is popped or anything. It's really good actually, really high quality. I didn't even like make fake achievements pop up. It's just my save just plays through the game, getting all the achievements without achievements popping on the screen. It's pretty good. It's pretty Kino. Yeah, I mean, I made that in like middle school, like actually in middle school. So I'm not actually disappointed with the product. It does actually show you how to get all the achievements. And if you follow the walkthrough exactly, word for word. No, Fiorine, you ran him over. You got your Lunagaron stolen. That's so sad. And then I had like some like reaction videos for like random things. And I think I had my Resident Evil 2 playthrough on that channel too, because I thought about like just getting, I think the last time I streamed, I was like, I'm just gonna retire the Let's Play channel because I feel like it's too much work to like, you know, have a VOD channel and a regular channel, especially when like I'm not uploading things to the regular channel. So the regular channel ended up being like the VOD channel more or less on top of the what's it called? It was the VOD channel and like the reaction content channel. And I wanted to make other YouTube videos, but I never got to it. So it was like basically just VODs from the stream before, and that's like all that's all that was uploaded. I think I might have like 1 or 2 meme videos that I made way back in the day. Just like silly videos. But I plan to unprivate things after I have things uploaded. I just privated everything because I don't want to like upload 1 or 2 videos and then have people be like going through all the videos and being like, oh well, wow, okay, things really have changed. You know, I kind of want to get like maybe like 8 or 9 videos deep, and then I'll probably unprivate a lot of it. Especially because of like how the YouTube algorithm stuff works too. It's really weird. Because like I privated a lot of things on my Let's Play channel too. And now that, well, like Let's Play VOD channel, whatever you want to call it, right? I privated a lot of things on that, and it's performing a lot better because of that, I'm pretty sure. Because it doesn't have as much like dated content in the front. It just has new stuff that's coming out. So I guess like YouTube seems to be prioritizing it a lot more because it's doing a lot better than it's ever done. I'm also sure the quality of it's like a lot better than it was before too. But oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I'm actually alive. It's a miracle. I love you, man. I love Rathalos so much. He's my favorite hunt in this game. He's just like... He's low enough to the ground to always be hit. I know that was a really big Rathalos, but he's always low enough to the ground to always get hit. He's just like... He has all these really good moves from like G-rank Rathaloses from the past. He's very like mix-up heavy where he does like all sorts of things. He moves around really fast, but he doesn't like camp the air like he does in other iterations of Monster Hunter. Like he's just This is like the best version of Rathalos that has ever been released, for sure. My second favorite version is the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate one. But it's for the same reason, right? Like, even when he is in the air, he is low enough to always be hit by pretty much every weapon. I think the only weapon that can't hit him is dual blades. I think dual blades can still hit him, but it's like you can hit him with like 2 attacks that are very specific, and one of them's a combo ender. So you're not going to be able to really hit them that well. Where like in World and in Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Rathalos takes to the sky, and when he's in the sky, he's just in the sky, and your only real option is a flash pod. And if he's gone over his threshold of flash pods, good luck, you get screwed. Oh yeah, I'm actually like planning on making actual YouTube videos, so I'm trying my best to get that going. I'm trying to relearn how to edit a little bit more, trying to relearn how to do a couple of different things. I'm sure the first couple are going to be scuffed. It's just how it is. But I'm going to try, right? I'm going to try. But I have been doing pretty good with the other stuff. Flash potting him is so satisfying. It is. I think in this game it feels really good too. He's my favorite hunt in Rise. Like, if I could just hunt Rathalos all day in this game, I'd be always happy. He's just such a good hunt. Now Diablos in this... No, I'm kidding. I think Diablos is actually pretty good in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's pretty good. I'm not gonna be a Diablos hater. I think Diablos is always like an easy fight to make though, when it comes to like making a fight fun. Yes. We'll hunt the Mitsutsune. I say that as I choose not to hunt the Diablos intentionally. I don't hate the Diablos. He's just also the Diablos, and I'm playing Greatsword. I'm not a fan of that matchup. I'm a fan of that matchup in older Monster Hunters, but in this game I like to go for the big TCSs. And I feel like they're a lot harder for me to hit when it comes to Mr. Diablos Chargy Boy in Monster Hunter like World and Monster Hunter Rise. It's just he attacks, and in the old games you just do the one charge slash and you have to commit to it. In this game it's I like hitting the big charge slash, and then we immediately have a problem. We immediately have a problem because when he decides to charge me at point blank when I'm charging my charge slash, and I decide to, you know, armor through 3 of the charges and die, it's a skill issue for sure. It's definitely a fucking skill issue, don't get me wrong. But I still just want to do the big slash, man. Let me do the fucking big slash. I'm a fucking greatsword main. Come on. Let me just hit this. No matter what. Every monster should just walk into my big charge slash. That's how I feel. I swear when I play with my girlfriend, that's how she feels too when we play like Monster Hunter World. We're trying to get her through World slowly, right? I teach her to like appreciate Monster Hunter, right? Because she likes the game, but she's, you know, she's just like not like into it, right? So like, I'm trying to get her through World, and I feel like she feels like that's how I play with my greatsword, because I'm learning the greatsword in World, and like I'm just playing the greatsword in general because I'm just trying to like kind of learn it. I enjoy it. I think it's a fun weapon for sure. But I feel like she feels like the monsters just walk into me and die, and they'll be like, "Oh, let me get hit by you real quick." And then she's like struggling to keep on them with her dual blades, but she's like learning the game, and I'm like, yeah, that's, you know, that's just how it is. While you're learning the game, it's gonna be like that for a while. You're gonna have a hard time sticking to the monsters. Especially because I think she's like, I don't think she's using the lock-on feature. Like, I'm not using the lock-on feature either, but I've played Monster Hunter games for so long that have not had lock-on features, so it's nothing new to me. I don't mind it at all. Did he knock me down? This bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up. Eat shit. Eat lead. Oh, the bubbles. I like the bubble princess. Mitsutsume is also cool. Mitsutsume was like added in this game, right? I like Mitsutsume. No, I think Mitsutsume is a generation one, right? Maybe. I forget. I didn't really like Monster Hunter Generations that much. I liked base Generations. I didn't like Generations Ultimate. I tried to like it. I really did. It just wasn't for me at the end of the day. Maybe I'll go through that eventually, but I don't know. Generations Ultimate just had the problem of like it just had too much to do for me. Like, and it just took away from it so much. There's only like so many times I want to hunt like monsters that are like not that much stronger, and then I had like really overpowered weapons and stuff like really early in different parts, so it didn't like feel challenging. It just felt like competitive. I don't know. I'm sure Generations has like, from what I've heard, it has like some of the hardest end game content that Monster Hunter's had to offer, but you have to get there. And for me to get there, I have to be interested to like grind all the way to the end of it, and that's a lot of work, man. And that's like a lot of work. I don't even think I'm out of high rank yet in Generations Ultimate. I think the last time I played, I was like in high rank, the second rank of high rank, maybe? Which is pretty far in the game, but you have to understand, when I play Monster Hunter games, most of the times, like, I go through every single quest, right? The only reason why I'm not doing that here is because I am, you know, this is a save. I've already done that. So, like on my Switch, I've already done every single quest in this game, except like the newer event quests and stuff like that that I've never touched. And like, I'll probably end up doing a lot of them later. It really matters how I like end up feeling about finishing out more of Rise. I like it though. I'm enjoying it. It's really nice that I played the game in like a more fluid frame rate too. Like playing this game. I think I'm running it at 60 right now. It feels like 60. But I know I can run it at like 144, which is nice. Where the Switch is like, I love this monster. This monster just like does not get up. She just falls over. Oh my god, who flashed her? Why are we doing this? This is evil. The poor Mitsutsume. Yeah, I think she was a Generations monster now that I'm thinking about it. Oh shit, that actually hit me. Not prepared for that. But yeah, I never really liked Generations Ultimate that much. I need to like go to it again, I'm sure. And eventually I might get through it, but it just, for me, it felt like Generations Ultimate really felt like a game that kind of like broke the camel's back for me in a lot of ways. And I think that's like my problem with it. I feel like it goes a little too far with like player power creep and stuff like that in like a lot of different ways. I feel that way about Rise too, for sure. But I don't feel like Rise at least doesn't have like as ridiculously like massive amounts of like stuff you want to do or you should do. Like, it has a lot to do, but it's not like Generations is a game that easily you can sink like thousands of hours into. This game, like you can easily still sink 1,000 hours into this game, but by the time you're sinking in 1,000 hours, you're not like, you know, you've probably done the whole game at that point. Is the point that I'm trying to make. Where I feel like with Generations, you still have like, you just have so much you have to do. The deviants are crazy in that game. You have to do so much of them, and you have to like rank them all up and stuff. And then there's like so much you have to grind for like your weapons and stuff, and like to max out your armor and whatnot. Generations has a lot in it, and I feel like it just breaks the camel's back for me. For me, you know. I'm happy it exists for the people who like it, though, for sure. And like, I'm sure some of what I'm saying like sounds perfect to other people, where they're like, oh, you mean I can grind the same couple of monsters a billion times and get really good at them and become super powerful? Yes, you can. That sounds awesome. Like, you know, it's just not for me. That's okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, I did not fully charge that. I think it's fine, though. I don't think I would have actually hit him a full charge. I think it's actually a good thing that I didn't full charge that. Oh, I was so early? I'm surprised I didn't die. I would say that exactly. At least it's there for the people who like it that way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I see the appeal to it too. There are some games where I wish something like that existed. Like, I play fighting games, so I play a game like that where that exists. Infinite challenge of different characters, right? Like, you know, I could just infinitely play ranked and play against the same characters and the same people over and over and over and over and over again, right? And eventually overcome the challenge if I get good enough, right? Like, I definitely play a game where I totally understand the vibe. But in that case, when I'm searching for that vibe, I'm definitely looking for a different experience, not necessarily Monster Hunter. And it's not like I just dislike it or anything. It's just I'd rather play other games of the series at that point. I love this fucking sword so much. I love how the feathers like grow as you like charge into it. And they like glow and they grow a little bit and they get like bigger until they're the big finale slice and it's like massive. It's so cool. It's no Wyverian Ignition Impact, but oh, this is gonna be it. Goodbye, my friends. Oh no, it wasn't the big hit! It wasn't the big one, no, it was the small one. Oh no. We're so sad. It would have been like a 3,000 damage crit or something. It would have been so cool. Oh well. I'll just go cry about it later. And you notice how after I got this sword, things are just getting dumpstered. I was struggling at some spots, but things are just getting dumpstered now. I did struggle in the Lunageron though. It took me a while. It did take me a lot longer than it probably should have. Like, I think a solid like 5 or 10 minutes longer than it should have. But it's okay. We're having a good time. Yeah, I love how it like gains spikes basically as you charge it. It gets like more feathers on it. Up top. Oh no. Yeah. He's like up top and she's like, no, absolutely not. Get your smelly hands away from my face. No, it wasn't the big slice. So sad. I love it when it's the big hit. The big hit's so satisfying to hit. Oh well, back to the town. I think now we get the anomaly quest, right? I think I'm getting pretty close to the end of Master Rank now too. No! Storyline. She's like, I must go. I can't even walk. The Malzeno has infected her with love. I mean, with the Curio. Unconscious? Yeah. The wound by the Malzeno. Poison. Curio? Yeah. Oh, does this mean I have to actually fight the Malzeno now? Am I there? Are we here now, chat room? Chat room, is this it? Shit. Well, I was gonna make different weapons and stuff. I'll have to do it next time. Y'all thought I'd actually keep playing. No. Where is he? I was gonna talk to him. I could just do this, right? Oh yeah, I have to go back. Yeah, I think this is the one. I think this is the finale. Oh yes, Hinoa. My wife. I love you so much. I love you so much. Please. Please. Please love me. Please. I'm begging. I'm barking. I'm drooling. Please help me. I love her so much. I think she's adorable. That's why. Oh yeah, he'll just give you all the switch skills now at this point. Nice. Thanks. I don't want to have to get them all anyway. So what is it? The Astalos. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. We're not. Yes, the Astalos and then it's Malzeno. Okay, cool. So we'll actually have quite a bit next time we play. Astalos is also really cool. He's a really. I like that monster's design so much. But yeah, that's gonna be it, boys.